I'm back, and we finna talk about Doom Patrol episode 10, titled Hair Patrol. This review probably gonna be a little bit shorter than usual, or whatever. We got introduced to a new character called the Beard Hunter. Disgusting. The fucking disgusting. But we start off with a flashback. Back in the day, like the early 1900s or whatever, we see a younger, now it's colder, with a hunter named Alistair. Now, as we see now it's Calder had some dealings. He actually worked for the Bureau of Normalcy, and so they was on the hunt. Now Niles was an explorer. His main thing, he wanted to know everything. He's an explorer and all that shit, right? So this is where he meets the person who basically gave him, I want to say, immortality. So let's talk about the whole thing about this episode. This episode was kind of disgusting. It was kind of and everything, and it mainly deals with the goddamn Beard Hunter. Now, I really gotta give props to a TV show that basically shows a motherfucking popping a squat to take the shit in the forest. So, kudos on that shit. So, now it's called why they up in there in the woods or whatnot, hunting. They looking for this creature. And so, how vulnerable can you be? Wow. You in the woods, you trying to pop a couple squat, and wolves come you and basically stop you within mid-turd. It happens. So, some shit run amok, and the hunter that he was accompanied with, Alistair, gets attacked by this wolf, and Niles, he basically comes face to face with this being. She's indigenous. I wonder if she's indigenous to there where they at, because they was in the Yukon territory, or in another plane of existence. They call her the hairy. I'm gonna call her the hairy lady and all that stuff. So he meets her, and at first he's writing down, want to learn out more about her, but as time goes on, this bond between them, manifests and all that stuff. Now, at first he felt some kind of way because he said, "You only keeping me as a pet," and so I was like, So this entity that they were basically trying to hunt looked like a stag that's very hairy, upright. Now, that upright stag was basically a deity in its own right. So it gonna have me go back to think of, I'm gonna have to go back and research on that. So there's that. Now, homeboy gets sick. Now it's called he gets sick, and homegirl, she basically, she heals him, and I want to say it's through her bodily fluids. That's what I'm gathering, because she was up chucking and shit and all that or whatnot, and she heals him, and basically in her cave, right, has bodies, I'm guessing, of other hunters who have basically tried to find her and her deity. And he sees it, and he like, why they have, you gotta bury him and all this stuff, 'cause it's the Christian thing to do. And I cackled when he said that mess. And so basically what she does, she set up a pyre for the bodies, and basically send them on their way, set them ablaze and all that stuff. And while she doing that, it's certain things that she does, you know, routines, rituals, and he basically see what's what. And, you know, and basically the deity that, you know, she prays to or whatever comes and shows his face. And that basically, especially with like with him on the cave, and have cave drawings, and basically tell her tales of her lineage. She's the last one of her kind. And so, you know, now see, oh, nobody got that glasses on my face. Now sees all of this, and he sees what's what, and he basically has vowed to protect her existence. And, you know, and then some pop off, and, you know, they good loving knocking the fairy boots and all that stuff. You know, he puts the wood to her and everything, and basically he was happy just living in the wild, living in the woods with her. He loved that woman, but his life of paradise with her kind of cut short when Alistair, the hunter that was with him, shows up. Cause for now he been tracking her, and he already knows that Niles is with her, and basically said, "You better show me where she motherfucking lay at," and stuff like that. And so Niles, you know, a homeboy got a pistol, a hunting rifle on him, and so they go across the lake, and basically it's a weak spot in the lake. And I think that's what happened with Niles too earlier, when she was trying to the hairy chick was trying to tell him, like, you know, in her own language, like, you need to tread lightly or you're gonna get, you know, dead. So that what happens to homeboy, and homeboy falls in the ice water and basically drowns. And you know, now tells him, "You're right, I ain't the same man that I was," like that. And his main goal, he said, he gonna protect her at all costs. The love of his motherfucking life, that chick. And so he already knows that the gig is up with him being with her. And so the only way he can protect her is he turn himself in, goes back to the Bureau of Normalcy, and he leaves her behind, which is sad. It's sad, y'all, for real. And he go back, you know, back to civilization, and, you know, tells his story, and whoop-de-whoop. And we're gonna stop right there. Now let's get back to the beard hunter. Now, this whole episode is basically, you could say it runs neck and neck with the previous one, with the Giant Patrol, because it basically shows you what happened to, like, Rita and Cyborg while, you know, Robot Man was up in Giant's head. And, you know, Negative Man, you know, Larry was knocked out, and the Negative Spirit was basically the highway between Robot Man, and Giant. So this dude by the last name of Franklin, you know, basically he looked like a slouch and all that stuff like that. He in his house doing video games with the woo and all that stuff, and his mom taking care of him and all that. But who would have known that he is more than what his slouchy ass seems, right? So he take his ass to the grocery store, because, you know, she said you gotta go get something at the grocery store. And while he's there, now he went up to some older dude and pulled some ageism shit, trying to talk smack to the old dude because he older or whatever. I like, nigga, you gonna get old too unless you immortal, bitch. So while he gets to the counter, there's this chick there, and she basically clocks his teeth and tells him, like, yo, whatever, Franklin, aka the beard hunter, we got a job for you to do. But while she was talking to him, she looked like she almost threw up a little bit in her mouth. And we kind of see why. Cause she look at him with a look of disgust, and basically the other agents, the bureau, normalcy agents show up, and they looking kind of like they looking at him like this. You about a nasty piece of shit. And basically he gets the job, and he's amped. He goes home and all that stuff, and basically put on his outfit, his safari, or look like he on the safari hunting outfit and everything. And basically, he snatches mom's car and goes looking for Niles, right? So he makes it to the mansion. And while everybody is like downstairs keeping an eye on Jane and all of them, he comes in the mansion, finds where Niles' bathroom at. Oh, see, y'all, I'm about to upchuck right now. He gets a snake, go up in the drain, and pull. Hold up, I'm serious. This shit, that was pretty disgusting. Get some the beard hair and the body hair out the drain. Digest, and it's like I don't know, is there like ecstasy to his motherfucking ass, and you see whatever going on. And basically this is him when he ingests body hair, beard hair, not body hair, beard, specifically beard hair. It gotta be beard hair. He basically gets a back door into whoever that beard hair belonged to psyche. Get access to their memories and all of that shit. Now he basically, he's a hunter, he's a tracker, so he basically using the information that he got from Niles' body hair, bird hair, beard hair, Jesus Christ, and he's on a hunt to find Niles. Now he has a little altercation with Cyborg and Rita, but they have him hemmed up in the chair. And listen, there's one thing about gross shit. When you see gross shit, people say it's the visual. The visual has a whole lot to do with it, but bruh, that audio holds a whole lot of weight too. So while Rita and Cyborg is basically trying to interrogate this fool, like, why is you here and everything, homeboy is basically peeping at Cyborg's beard, right? And Cyborg peeping this shit, and look at him like, motherfucker, you better back the fuck up, bro, like that, right? And so beard hunters telling them like, listen, bro, I could get this and this from your beard hair. And if you look at this motherfucker, you're looking like, ain't no way you could be a goddamn super villain or whatever, whoop-de-woo, things of that fucking nature, right? But he shows them better than he could tell them. So while Cyborg and Rita are all talking, trying to figure out what they're gonna do with this dude and all that stuff, he somehow gets a hold to Cyborg's beard hair. So a hair follicle fell from his beard and hit the floor. So then he got that, and next thing you know, he's out, he's loose, and we get a fight scene between him and Cyborg. Tell me why he evaded all of Cyborg blows and all that shit, and basically gets control of Cyborg cybernetics. And so I like, okay, so we finna basically blow up the mansion again. And so what happens is Cyborg basically shuts all his cybernetics down. And Rita, she basically tells Beard Hunter, okay, get the fuck out of here. Just go on, get the fuck out of here. And Beard Hunter, he motherfucking throws shade and said, oh, did I just best Cyborg? He said, I wonder what actor gonna portray me in the movie or some shit. So we see something is going on with Cyborg Cybernetics. Something ain't adding up. Something just ain't right, y'all. Something just ain't adding up. Now, while Bill Hunter is on the hunt, right, to what's going on, trying to find Niles, we go back to the Nobody verse, basically where Mr. Nobody got the chief hemmed up at. And so the way Nobody is talking, like, all of this is about that one woman, that hairy chick. And let me tell you how dedicated Niles is about that woman. Because Nobody said, your little ragtag trash being heroes. Now, what had happened? Something happened to them. Homeboy now said, I don't give a fuck what you do to them. I like, the love is strong on your end, is it, bruh? Well, fuck all the rest of them. You ain't gonna find my woman. You ain't gonna touch my woman. And so that's what Nobody said. A whole lot of secrets. Why is you hiding this woman and all that stuff? So what's she the key to? Well, basically, I think she the reason why, Niles haven't aged nonsense then, and there's some more shit with him. And basically, he changed before he met that woman. Niles was an explorer. Niles was all about working with the Bureau, basically collecting shit that ain't, what they could deem as normal and all that stuff. But his whole view on life changed when he met that chick. So I want to know more about this chick and see. I wonder if they're gonna shed some more light on that chick, because listen, nobody's saying I'm a kill kids. What I'm just talking about, like, Doom Patrol, like Cliff and all them. And now I say you can kill them damn kids. I don't give a fuck. I was like, goddamn, for real. And so we get to the end scene. We get to the end scene where the Bill Hunter, he gets to this door, and you got phone conversation, answer machine conversation between him and his mom, which is funny. And so he opens his door, and he's on the hunt. He could basically find out, find what Niles at through the beard hair. Open his door, and here's these cascading goddamn levels of stairs. And so he gets to this figure in this wheelchair, and he said, "Oh, I done got you, bitch." He think it's now Carter. And the thing about it is, that whole dummy in that wheelchair got all his hair. So I'm like, okay, now, how the fuck you did that? So basically it was a trap. And so homeboy Bill Hunter basically meets the deity, the dear deity of Niles' One Love and stuff like that. And basically I guess that deity tear that mug from the root to the tooth. And that's how the episode is, y'all. It was good. I love some Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol is my shit. So yeah, that's what went down. That's what happened. So, let me know what y'all thought about this episode and all that stuff. And listen, I hope we never see the Beer Hunter again, because I do not want to see him die. Y'all see how about those took, y'all? I don't want to see him die just anymore. Beer here, all the drink. Oh, God. That's nasty. So, like, share, subscribe, leave comments down below, and I'm going to holler at y'all whenever. Bye.